Whoopsie poops. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're doing yet another replay cast here. We'll call it YouTube content, but I hope you guys are having some fun with it. Again, I'm going to be doing some 2 vs 2s with Crank afterwards. Oh, what's this? What? Oh, 2v Tuesday. Silly, cheesy stuff aside. We're going to hop into the game. Spawning here in the top left corner of the map. This guy's won more money than I think he deserves through a lot of cheese, no less. It's going to be the red Protoss player, SOS. This is actually the first time I'm ever casting anything SOS related. Ooh, pop that cherry, because he's red, and there's circles and references. But his opponent in the bottom left, playing for Axiom, the blue Protoss, Crank. Now let's see, bets closed up here for this best of 1, and actually, wow, surprisingly close. We got 5,711 Partoufs bet on Crank, and 5,060 on SOS. So best of luck with your bets, folks. But someone asking, is this really SOS or some Smurf account? I'm fairly confident this is SOS. Crank actually labeled the replays of the players that had names. There's a lot of barcodes mixed in here, and I have no idea who they are, but this was one of the ones, again, given through Crank's recent replay pack. Again, if you guys sub to channels like Crank, like Targa, like The Muslim, they send out replay packs on a fairly frequent basis. Somewhat what we try to emulate here on Base Trade TV, but obviously as pros, they get to play about 1 million games a day. They can send out 1 million replays if they want. So, while this isn't exactly a direct advertisement to say, go sub to Crank, it's one of the benefits you get for subbing to him. Now, SOS is actually getting really lucky here with this initial scout, and let's take into account for the fact that this is PvP. And what we gotta consider is 2 major elements to this game. Sometimes you get some really cool stuff. Oh, hey, there's Crank in chat. What's up, Crank? Sometimes you get some really cool elements to this game, and sometimes you get some really crappy ones. PvP is a really good example of this, because sometimes you get this really epic, like, Colossus games, Tempest matches, 40 minutes deep, and then sometimes you get, like, 3-Gate versus Dark Templar, 3-Gate versus Robo, and early Blinks, or Stargate proxies, or what have you. So, this game can go anyway, and again, I'll remind you all, I have not seen any of these matches yet, so it's the first time I'm seeing it alongside you guys. But Crank sadly missed Scout here first. So while SOS gets a lot of information and some annoying harass, he also gets a really big leg up on Crank, because Crank's not coming across the map to see whether SOS is chronoing out this warp tech. Oh boy. Whether he's chronoing out the warp tech or whether he's going to go for something like a Stargate. Now, the annoying thing about the chrono tech here is, 1, this probe's going to live, so this means he can put pylons down. He can proxy anything he wants. Hell, I would have loved if he had snuck one here in Crank's base. Sorry, Crank, no offense. But as SOS chronos this out, Crank's looking to come and maybe scout this with the probe. Zealot's not going to be able to chase this down, but it's going to be key for him to see, oh wait, there's 3 gateways. Oh no, Crank! Oh no, why? Why you turn around? Keep going! Learn about the gateways! I mean, again, 3 gates are so common in this matchup. Crank's got 2 gates of his own. It's not going to be impossible to hold this off, especially with a high ground position like this. But, man, the bottom line is SOS is going to have more production and better production than Crank. And Crank is not exactly on his way to fast blink or anything like that, which tends to be one of the biggest, best defenses in the game. But starting his assaults, we got a pylon on the low ground. Pylon will most likely be on high ground. 3 stalkers versus what he's got right now is pretty good. The problem is you can't really let a zealot shell away at you. It does so much damage. It's terrible because it's melee, but it's great because of its damage. So the probe goes down. He's going to push this down the ramp, and SOS has got to be, well, a little bit salty. This didn't get as much damage done initially as he thought. He's going to work with a couple more stalkers. Might be able to take this fight on. Do keep in mind, Crank is going to have the numbers advantage for the time being. And actually, with the Mothership Core zoning out that second stalker, it's 3 stalkers to 2 once again. Another one comes across the map, but Crank's production is coming out of here as well. And behind this, he's actually managed to put down his own pylon. So if he can defend enough, he may go for a small counterattack. But SOS is just going to say, screw it. I didn't do enough. GG is called, and Crank will take the game. This freaking Crank guy. What a hold. What a hold. Alright, so let me go see if Crank's ready to play. He's lurking around in chat, but let me actually get on Skype here and ask him. And if he is ready to play, great, we'll start a 2v2 session. If he's not, then we'll cast 1 more replay. And he should be, if he's not ready by then, I'm officially calling him a girl, because it takes too long to get ready. Soon? Now? Happy face? Now let's see here. By the way, just while I get out of this, guys, if you didn't hear, as of today, Zomberg and I officially have BlizzCon tickets. So we're definitely going to be going to BlizzCon, which is some good times. Which will also be the StarCraft 2 arena. You bet your ass we're going to be cheering and bringing cheerfuls and other cool things. But I do hope you guys are gonna come. And if any of you guys are coming to BlizzCon, I highly encourage you. Don't be shy. Come find us, and say hello. Give us random hugs, whatever, handshakes, greetings, etc. Rifkin, do you want to cancel my game versus Ragnarok? You know what? Sure. Why the hell not, Demi Lovato? If Crank's not ready, I guess what server do I meet you on for that? Oh wait, hang on. I think Crank's ready though. Second. Hang on, guys. I gotta get the BattleNet back open too. Stupid thing. Oh my god, Riffin forgot his hat again. Yeah, here we go. Where's my playlist? Oh man, I'm so mad about this. But hang on, guys. I'm gonna mute the sound so you don't hear the ringing. Skype is fucking loud.